G'day viewers, my name's Kevin and this is my channel Contacted Human. Before I share the video I have for you today, I'd just like to take this moment to thank everybody that subscribed to me recently, as we just reached our first milestone of 100 subscribers. So thank you so much for helping me achieve this. Your support is greatly appreciated. I made this channel in the hopes that it reaches other contacted humans that may be feeling alone, as it can be quite a daunting situation to deal with. The video I present for you today, once again, whilst not spectacular, I do believe shows something quite out of the ordinary and bears closer scrutiny. As I've been running my own CE5 experiment for the past few days and achieving results using the night vision and a combination of meditation and a flashing bright torch. I've been getting almost instant results. I'm running the video through Canovia to track the objects and show the movement and show the contact that took place over about 15 minutes or so. It shows the moment the object arrives and stops at the point of which the contact ceased. This definitely isn't a geostationary satellite of any sort, as they don't tumble, and a piece of space junk in a tumbling geostationary orbit wouldn't move around at all. It would literally remain stationary. I'm unsure of the reasons that they can't come in closer, but I do suspect it's because it's dangerous for the occupants. What is interesting is this video shows successful CE5 contacted, initiated by myself, and a direct communication with whatever is up there. It's not pulsing regularly, and when viewed through the binoculars, it's actually flashing quite erratically. I'm unsure why, but through the binoculars I can see a glowing reddish-orange orb behind the strobe light. On the infrared camera, it doesn't seem to pick up the orange orb, only the light flashing intermittently, which appears on here to flash once every 5 to 10 seconds. But it was flashing a lot more than this. The fact I can point my camera at a random patch of sky above me and start meditating on wanting to make contact, and they show up, confirms to me this is a very out of the ordinary experience. If you have a pair of binoculars and you're trying this yourself, I just wanted you guys to see what to look for, as there's a lot of satellites and planes which equal movement up there. Even if you just stare at a star for long enough, they themselves are moving with the Earth's rotation, and the human eye picks up that movement, combined with atmospheric conditions and a phenomenon called photokinesis, which is when you stare at an object long enough in the night sky, it appears to be moving. These factors, when presented to a newbie, can elicit a false positive. So I just wanted you guys to be sure if you haven't seen anything before and you're trying this for the first time. I've achieved this result over the last few days where I start with the meditation, then pick a random patch of sky, which is above me, and I ask them politely to show up. I also use a control where I've pointed the camera at random places in the sky and not flash the light or attempt communication. And they don't show up at all. They only show up on the footage when I run through the CE5 protocols and I'm politely asking them to come and say hi. I know this footage isn't terribly exciting, but I know some of you who think a bit more logically are paying attention. I actually tried sharing some very similar footage on Instagram, which I feel was a mistake, as I was hit with comments like, "Yo, this guy is pointing lasers at helicopters and thinks it's aliens and UFOs. First of all, I would never point a laser at an aircraft. I only use a bright LED torch, and the only time we get helicopters around here is during fire season. I'm pointing the camera in places above me, not towards the horizon, and definitely not towards air traffic lanes. The fact it hangs out in one patch of sky for over 15 minutes shows it's not an aircraft. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I have more videos coming up and we'll be starting live streaming skywatching events very soon, and I hope you'll join me. Subscribe for more videos like this if it's piqued your curiosity. And if you've had an experience like this, I'd love to hear about it in the comments section. This has been Kevin for Contacted Human. I'll see you all next time, and thank you again for watching. Take care for now. Goodbye, guys. See ya.